I guess I could dedicate every life I've been able to help in the last 11 years to the fact that SU has a course called YMIS.
I think I've seen in the time working with youth the impact that me just as one person can have on their world, and the change that it can make for them and the flow and effect of them impacting their friends.
The influence that I had in knowing the struggles that I was going through, and that someone was willing to stand by me through the thick and thin and love me regardless of my behaviours, my outlook on life or whatever it was, that challenged me hugely to then go on and I suppose assist and support and show compassion to young people wherever they're at despite their circumstances.
In the beginning I was an RE teacher, and on my first day in school I was talking to a little Year 2 boy. I asked him what he wanted to be when he grew up, and this little guy, he thought about it for about a minute, and then he looked at me with these big eyes and said, "You know what, I just want to be normal." And I physically felt the force of those words, and in that moment I thought, you know, I want to be the chaplain.
You do field trips to so many different places and explore avenues that you'd never even consider. So to stay in an Aboriginal community for a whole week was just amazing, because you didn't know what to expect or would I fit in. It was just one of the most amazing experiences ever.
A couple of years ago at school I had a situation where 2 students were left orphaned from a tragic event. I'd hate to think how I'd have coped with that situation without the knowledge and the training that YMIS had given me.
SU Queensland is an RTO, so YMIS is a real qualification, and we train people in Cert 4 to Diploma in Youth Work, but essentially it's youth ministry training.
It's stuff that you use in real life, and having the placement to go along with the lectures, it was just great because you're using really what you're learning.
The team at YMIS are fantastic. Though they're professional and they can be fun too, but the thing that really grabs me about them is they're so passionate about what they're doing and they're so relevant.
We have external students coming to us from Western Australia, Northern Territory, Victoria, Sydney. So people are coming to us from all over Australia to train to go and make an impact in their own communities.
We got to visit shelters, we went to churches, we worked in schools. It's such a broad spectrum of where youth are and where youth are at, and doesn't just focus on one particular area.
I see the power of me. I can see that I can step up and have an influence just through what I can do, and that the flow and effects are amazing.
Now I feel like I can start, and if I start then I can achieve.
Be prepared for a challenge, be prepared to be stretched, and be prepared to grow.